Okay, good evening, everyone. And how are we all doing? Finally getting back to some more Nova 4. But a little bit of a plot twist has occurred in this ongoing playthrough. There is now a new version of Nova 4 that is now released. Release candidate 2, which I have updated to. So I'm not playing release candidate 1B anymore. I'm now playing release candidate 2. So I am on the latest version. And because of that, although I was supposed to be playing map 22 tonight to start with, since it's the final map of episode 3 and is apparently a very hard closing map to the episode, I actually won't be doing that yet. A bit of a small reprieve, because with the release of Release Candidate 2, a map that was previously not in the earlier version is now available to play. So, therefore, I'm going to go back and play map 7 by Stochastic. So instead of getting an empty map with about 6 enemies in it, we're going to get a full map with a lot more things going on. So, kind of nice actually to know that we're not missing any maps in this playthrough, because it was potentially going to be dismissed and I'd never get around to playing the full version, but thanks to the update, now I can. So, we're going to go back to the ultra-violence difficulty, since this is before the slaughter starts. So, yeah, it's not that dramatic, jeez. Alright. And we'll be going to map 7, which is The Gilded Chimera by Stochastic. Hey, Depop. And the music here is Machine of My Memories by Cami. Now, there is a text file for this, and Stochastic does have a fair bit to offer. So, I think we'll just read that before we begin. So, the author's comments state, when a slot opened up in episode 1, I knew I wanted to build something Art Deco inspired, which I first explored while using some of the Art Deco Otex textures in one of my box Doom entries back in 2023. I've always been a huge fan of the architecture style and felt like it well represents beauty and human grandeur, as well as lavishness, excess, and decadence. These qualities help to shape the map's backstory of a glorious man-made heaven that falls to human folly and becomes overrun with demons. Basically, the story of the Tower of Babel influenced by too much Great Gatsby fanfiction. This led me to build a big-ass tower, the biggest one I could care to build, inspired by a Art Deco skyscraper in Las Vegas, which became the map's centerpiece. From there, I built the map's other megastructures. I knew the rest of the map had to be enormous to accommodate all these giant structures, but I didn't want the map's runtime to be too bloated. Eventually, I filled in all the rest of the spaces. The result is a fairly linear adventure map where over 75% of the map's area is non-playable, with the flawless companion of Cami's behemoth track, Machine of My Memories. I'm overall happy with the map's mix of incidental combat, tightly calculated trap-heavy encounters, and large-scale slaughter-like brawls. Difficulty is high for episode 1, but forgiving due to adequate resources. To give the map an RPG-like quality, you can reach the final area/fights after getting the red key, skipping the entire north area/BFG fight altogether, as the final fights are completely doable with just the plasma gun and rocket launcher. I went through a lot of in-real-life struggles and setbacks during its around 6-month development, and it felt like every step of the way I was fighting to build something I was happy with. By the end of it all, I was ready to wash my hands of the whole thing. Eventually it all came together, and it became a map I was quite proud of. Hope you enjoy. Alright, and it's nice to finally get to play this. So, 647 enemies instead of 6. Was it 12 in the earlier version? I don't know. But yeah, this is a really nice looking map. It's nice that we get to actually play it with enemies as intended. How's your weekend been, Depop? I mean, when was the last time I streamed? Has it been since Monday? Did I stream on Thursday? I don't think I did I? No, I don't think so. I don't think I've streamed for nearly a week again. Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like it's been a couple of days. And just that. Oh, that must be the... Oh, wow. That must be the Art Deco skyscraper inspired by Las Vegas. Oh, there's some armor down there. I should probably go and get that. Okay, if it'll let me get it, that is. Ah, here we go. Berserk. Yeah, alright. Guess we'll take. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, haven't streamed a lot. Can I go what I actually delayed? This playthrough's taken so long that an entire different version's come out, and I get to play the a version where this map's fully in onto your weekly boxing training. My week. Whoa. Yeah, my weekly boxing training. Starring that wonderful partner, the Revenant. The Great Revenant. Any chance of a secret tucked away in the things? Maybe not. Feels like there might be something hidden away here, but... Oh! It's actually a staircase I can go up. Then we can get around the side, maybe? Yes! Nice! Why must you do that? Yeah, okay, hit a wall. Thanks. Piece of shit. Something just opened. I heard it. Some door. Oh, I heard something open then, but don't know where. Ah, I heard something. Ugh. That is frustrating me. I know there's a secret that's somewhere around here, but what the hell is it? It sounds like it's somewhere inside nearby, actually. No, I don't get it. I'm hearing something, but I'm not seeing where the door is to get inside it. It sounds like it's inside the green thing, but there's no way of getting inside. I'm just gonna carry on with the rest of the level. This will be part of the success. Wow, look at that cool structure. Oh, we can get back over here. I wanted to. Fair enough. Yeah, you take out that tree, buddy. Wow, look at that building. So big. Hey, Xbox Clown. How you doing? Hope you've had a good week. As well. Yeah, I'm Ooh, darkness down here. Oh. Never mind. Thought I had been something among the trees back there, but nope, seemingly not. Seemingly not. Oh, either that or nice. There we go. Fuck off, fly. Go away. Irritating little shit. Get off. God, why do I have to deal with fucking flies? Pain. There we go. Just seems anything around the edges. Yeah, of course. Get your fucking point blank shot in, mate. Just want up to full health as well. Alright. So we're going inside this. Ooh, wow. I'm gonna guess the floor is gonna be a pain sector. I would assume. I mean, the gold part. Assume it's a pain sector of some sort. Hey, big guy. How am I? Excited for my Doom break? Well, the way I've been streaming and playing this big guy, by the time I get to the end of this month, my Doom break might be, well, we'll have to see. I mean, as of this part, I'm going back to a previous map, which was available in the Release Calendar 2 version, so we're doing some nice playing of a map that was previously not on the earlier version. Hey Robert F, good to see you. For how you doing? And wow, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's been 2 weeks since I finished work, and I'm still looking for a new job. Well, that was going to trigger a fight, actually. It did not. So, yeah, things are fine. I'm hopefully not going to be wasting big chunks of money for a while, but I do still have to get a new pair of glasses. I had a dentist and an eye test on Friday. I still need to get some new glasses, but other than that, hopefully no more big expenditures for a few months. You know, it's kind of a time where I'd like to start making some money instead of spending it. Yeah, it looks like the platforming is mandatory, yeah. It's not too bad though, I don't think. And despite the sneaky chain gunners, no further pain was had. Yay! Not so yay! Revenants. Revenants, no yay. No. Still no. Oh wow. No damage. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I am looking forward to my Doom break in a sense. That being said, I am going to be taking some other kind of streaming breaks in the next couple of months, which I suppose I'll just start sort of mentioning now. I should mention ahead of time. So, near the end of this month, I am going to have my sister and other half of my family come over for a week, which is on the the 29th of the month. So the last Friday of August. I'm gonna be pretty much not streaming for about a week, going into the start of September. So I get a week off from streaming altogether while I go hang out with my family and spend some time with my nephew and niece and sister, and you know, pretty nice. And I am also going to be taking a break during October, Spooktober month, for a weekend around my birthday, to again go visit my... Oh, that's quite a bit of things going out there. So my birthday this year falls on a Friday, and since it's my 40th birthday, I am going to be visiting my family in the south of the UK. So I kind of start off Spooktober by disappearing for a few days at the beginning of it this year. So I'm going to have a bit of a disjointed Spooktober this year. Yeah, thanks, Droken. I need that reminder. Ow. Wasn't trying to rewind in the first place. Oh, I was expecting to be a few more guys out there. Oh boy. Oh, man. Oh, Rev's gotta go. Let's give it to you, buddy. That's good. Much better. Oh my god, there's another one? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, figures in each corner. Right? Yay! Finally free of the Rev snipers. Do I baby Kako or do I prefer Daisy? Probably the baby Kako, I think. I'll take one of those, I guess. Or Kako Daisy. Oh yeah, we could combine the two. We have Kako Daisy. Didn't think of that. Yeah, there's an archvalve there. I thought there was something. Great. Yeah, let's go leave it for that door. Okay. Something tells me that going up here will trigger something, or maybe not. I'm fine with that. There we go. Nice. That's you dealt with. This definitely feels like a very lavish hotel of sorts, doesn't it? Gives that impression of being a well, like design, like a place that was overrun by demons, like excess to greed and all that. Yeah, they're like the Trump Plaza. Sure. Okay. Nice. Now we have a rocket launcher. Oh no, no, I can't. How far back did I? Oh, please tell me oh my god, I can't believe I wanted to rewind one small segment and it rewound me like an entire area back. Fucking hell. It's so bad. So of course, naturally, I do a perfect no damage run, and I do a repeat one and take, well, not terrible damage, I guess. It did not go as well as the previous attempts, but it's fine. I literally just wanted to avoid picking up the 20 and just pick up that. That's all I wanted to do. Might go get the armor, actually. Just to be safe. Yeah. many of these set pieces seem familiar just with different textures. There's a lot of annoying snipers to deal with. I'm gonna lie. There we go. Finally eliminated that. Oh god, another one. Whoa. See that slight FPS drop then? Damn. There's a lot of stuff out here. Still, there we go. Oh no. Hey, Pain Elemental 667, how you doing? Maybe I play this ward. Nice. What waters did you play? Where did one go? Wait, where's the other one? Oh. Guess that answers that question. Thank you, surprise. How are you not dead? Alright, we're still on MDF 21, that's good. Didn't mess up the compatibility or change at any point, that's good. Wow. Really good detailing here from Stoll Chastic. No wonder they were brought on for the Neon Overdrive project. Okay. We're not going to appear just yet. Oh. And neither are they, by the looks of it. here I can maybe take advantage of. Yeah, perhaps not. Wow, look at the lighting on that. Very cool. Some cool light work there. That's for sure. Oh. I guess what? I guess that's where you get the backpacks if you don't find it in the area secret, I suppose. Okay. Fair enough. Right, so we drop down into here. Ah, what's this room? This room looks promising. Ooh, more backpacks. I haven't pressed the switch yet. Something lowered there. Ah, these guys are now awake. Wow, screwed by architecture, double geometry at the very bad time. No death at least. Mercifully. Hey Dave. How you doing? And all this being a warm-up before I play map 22 as well. You got coffee, so you're doing good. Okay. Is that meant to be an elevator? Huh. Here comes the slaughter lights. Oh, I might have to take a hit here, but no, crowd goes down. Nice. That was it. There was no more archviles hiding in the back of things. was barely more than a Chelsea goalkeeper locker room. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty sort of light-ish. Fucking really? Fuck off, mate. The fight's done. No, can we not? Can we not take crossfire damage from enemies that are not in the fight? Thanks. I wonder if that's meant to be a reference to The Shining or not. Like the elevator full of blood, sort of. Kind of feels like it, doesn't it? Well, you certainly get plenty of space to move around, so that's always a good thing. Yeah. Plenty of space to move around. Didn't even... Oh my god, I was not expecting there to be a fight there. Yeah, of course. Oh look, a million waves. Oh my god, that was so cool. I dodged that. And that. That was pretty sweet. Time knows Archvile dodges pretty well there. Oh. Ah, there's the red key reveal. Yeah, this feels a lot better when you're not just walking through the level with no enemies in it. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It makes... It changes the floor. It's like, oh, we melted something. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, you want to get that red key? You gotta go in the middle of a melted... We melted something dangerous in the middle to get to it. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. You know, so you want to start doing some firing, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that there wasn't a attempt at a lock in there. But perhaps that isn't what Stochastic wanted. I mean, I guess this is episode 1. Keep in mind, this is not map 22. This is map 7 of the first episode. So maybe you didn't want it to be too difficult. The Cyber Demon is acting as a great meat shield for me, just killing all the enemies for me. Yeah, of sense. You do some great work there, buddy. Absolutely great work. Just killing anything just to try and get past. Doing a great job. Let's see. Alright, let's sneak back in now. Is there anything left to worry about? A couple of geckos. Oh, if you're not going to fire your weapon, Cyber Demon, you know. God, this up. Still got half a level's worth of monsters to kill yet. Hey, Max Doomer. Oh wait, it's either 33. Nah, this is Nova 4. Because of the release of a new release candidate, Map 7 is now fully operational. So I've gone back to do that first, but then it's on to Map 22, which apparently is really hard. So this is kind of like the nice pause before that point, in theory. Oh god. Don't you start that again, Depop. There's nothing wrong with Eve Eternity 2. Well, that'll be because of the Otex. I don't know why I'm going this way. This is not the way I need to go at all. Although I'm not actually sure what is. It's not this way. I mean, obviously, Eve Eternity was the thing that popularized. Oh, it's this way. Answers that question then. You know what? I'm actually going to grab those rockets. You never know, right? It could be useful for something. Never know, right? Damn it! What was I done with this? Oh me, okay. Fair. Alright. Oh. Whoa, no way. Let's just Bonky made a couple of maps. Yeah, they made map 2 in episode 1, which was alright. They are involved in map 31. And we're also involved in map 33. So, yeah, map 33 was pretty lengthy. Oh, screaming the weird there. wow, we're nearly 40 minutes in game time. Another long map. For episode 1. This is before the adventure map that closes out episode 1. Certainly episode 1, certainly closing out with a lot of chunky maps near the back end. That's for sure. Oh god, was that another rev rocket? Yep. I think Suitepee did a very good job again with the nailing a nice theme just for this level by itself. Honestly. Really good theming with this map. Must have taken, obviously, that 6 months well spent. Ah. Silent elevator. But yeah, there is a lot of old text in Nova 4. But some vanilla usage as well. Wow, look at the lighting on this bit. Especially the ceiling. Very cool. What a mini effect there. I'm going to be honest and say I think Nova Project's lost a goal that a Nova Project should have. Which is what? I mean, from what I recall, the Nova Project's idea was to help encourage new-ish mappers to make something. You know, guided by a couple of experienced heads to sort of balance it out. Yeah, and I guess some of the people, according to what I've read, are relatively new to Doom mapping. No, this is... Well, again, this is episode 1. We're not playing map 22, this is map 7. I can go back to Ultraviolence. Just for this. After this map's finished, I'll be moving on to map 22, and then it'll be back on Hurt Me Plenty. Fuck off. We'll have seen revs and snipers everywhere, though. Would be nice to have a break from that. Really would be nice to stop seeing revenants as snipers everywhere, please. We don't need to have revenants as snipers in every corner of the fucking play map. There are other options for irritating sniping things. Go away. Thank you. I need to go and deal with an enemy that's a sniper that's more annoying than the front rush. Thanks. Alright. Now I've lost most of my health due to the snipers. Not mapping veterans. I'm not sure there were many veterans on this project. Alright, we're getting some health so we can continue. Oh, for God's sake, there's a Mega Spear. I didn't even need to... Oh, I thought it was the same area, but it isn't, is it? It's a Mega Spear. Nice. And there's the BFG. This apparently is an optional fight, but I'm gonna take it. So... Alright, let's just analyze that for a sec. Let's have a look at the people on the mapping list. So it's all... well, actually, there's a picture that would be able to... God damn it. There's a picture that would be able to show this a lot better. Hold on, I can create it. Just give me a sec. Let me open this in DSDA-Doom so I can access the one picture I need. Sorry, just bear with me a second. As soon as it switches over, we'll have what I need. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's very quickly pop over to the DSDA-Doom screen for a sec. Please fucking show it OBS. For the love of God. Don't make me have to fiddle around inside. Come on. Come on. It's a simple job. Just there's the picture. Thank you. Don't know why OBS takes 10 seconds plus to recognize DSDA-Doom and 2 seconds to DSDA. So this is like the entire mappers list for Nova 4. So the project lead was Obake, who is not someone I'd call a mapping veteran. Nova Seer I haven't really heard of before, and Doom Gappy, same. So you've got Nova Seer. I don't know about their work. So might be the first time I'm playing maps by them in this project. Habongi, I guess they've made a couple of things. Heich, never heard of. Andrew Vavensky, wouldn't call him a mapping veteran, and more of a speed mapper in the past. I think we called something else. But Psychedelic Eyeball, apparently the map was the fourth map they've ever made. They're known more for making a MIDI rather than making maps, so they were definitely new. Mancubian Candidate, I hadn't heard of too much. They did a map in Neon Overdrive. Stochastic, I think it's been around a little bit. Name is Chair. I think they just sort of started off-ish. Not heard of Few, not heard of Amiga Angel, not heard of Wolfar. Quaze Cleric's been around for a couple of years. I think I've played their maps in Maximum projects, so I don't know if they're a veteran. Pancrasio, not heard of before. Detta, Bew, apparently has been around a while, I think. So maybe they count as one of them. Winner Daniels. That's Jackmaster, whose map we're playing after this one. Signature Reverie, not heard too much before. Heretic 926, same. Viper Killer, I don't think they're a veteran. Alfeni, don't think so. Dusty Roads, they've made a couple of decent maps recently-ish. Cutman 999, never heard of them before. Funny Person, nope. Raza, nope. Grape Juice, nope. Wagamuffin, nope. Flying Gunner, nope. Doom Gappy, not too sure. Obake, no, I won't call him a veteran. Zulganov, not heard of them. SSG Master's been around for a bit, but I don't... Oh, God damn it. So I have to wait for it to cut back on. You can't pause DSDA-Doom's screen for some reason. Yeah, there we go. An Anarchic Apparatus. they're kind of still doing stuff newish. Some Spoonie Bard, not heard of them before. Gothic's been around a fair while, so yeah. And Isabella Dio. I'm not. I mean, I don't know every mapper in the entire Doom community, but I won't say this was a list of veterans by any means. It feels like a bunch of people who have made maybe a couple of maps, but aren't really like super established names. So I don't know. I don't think Nova 4 is straying too far from its thing of encouraging newish mappers. I think it's still on track to do that. The big problem that this series, this map set apparently has had is magnum opus syndrome, which so far has only really occurred in episode 1. The maps I've played have been pretty decent, so they've justified the length. But that being said, we are getting onto the slaughter part of the project, so who knows if that remains the case as things get more difficult. But yeah. Anyway, I wouldn't think that Nova 4 has deviated from there's some Nova Sea levels. They made the nuclear power plant in Doom 2 in City only. Okay. So that's it. So that's one of the project leads also. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion, Depop, that it's not the same Dusty Rhodes. Possibly because Dusty Rhodes died about a decade ago, also. So, what do you think makes a bad map? Anyway, let's get back to playing the thing now. Pretty bad missed this project time to wait 5 years. You know, they're actually debating whether Nova should come out as a yearly thing, Max, by the way. They're actually saying, should Nova come out every year? There were discussions about that. But this project was not the smoothest transition, so I don't know if that will happen or not. What do I think makes a bad map? It obviously depends on the kind of map that is trying to be achieved. But I don't know, like, when in progression isn't obvious and you get stuck trying to figure out where to go, that's something that's bad. And then having, I don't know, really awkward fights. Yeah, unclear progression where you get stuck for ages. Having fights that are just really poorly thought out. Sometimes making a map that's got a ridiculous amount of scale to it, but is doesn't have anything to fill the space. Like, you make a massive map and then it's so small that the space is like... Here comes Stretchers. Wow. Okay, I guess we won't be doing that. At least not right away, anyway. Oh was bad. That was actually pretty good, though. Sort of. Oh, ew. I thought I'd killed all the fucking archviles. Guess not. No, 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 no. Fuck off. Oh, there's a Mega Spear behind me. Nice. Wow, I didn't even know there was a Mega Spear there. I was like, where's the health gonna come from? Solved that problem accidentally. That worked out. I tend to make maps that very tend to exceed 200 monsters but have pretty unclear progression. I mean, just look at Second Mix. Down into the stairway. And then you have like stuff like confusing pain sector mazes, forcing the player to take pain sector damage in stupid ways, introducing a gimmick to the map that you don't explain very well so that players get caught out, cheap bullshit traps. There's quite a lot that makes a bad map, really. Yeah. Like, if you need to do something like that and you didn't explain it to the player very well, that's what you had to do. Like, if you have to do a mandatory archvile jump, but you don't really explain to the player that you don't want to be killing those vials, and you need the jump, then, yeah, that will be mandatory platforming. Depends how bad the platforming is. Press that. I'd say 2 Mega Spears, and yeah, resources seem plentiful for this. Oh, nice. And now we have the BFG, which we can take. Hey, bloody hell! I was trying to get back. What the fuck? Oh, it is simply not. Oh, nice. Right. Let me just get. Oh, yeah. Right. Anyway. Oh. I don't know. Oh. That's gonna be for a secret, isn't it? Okay. Ooh, heading towards the big... What of Death Floors as well. Having annoying rev snipers that you can't kill are also annoying, but it depends how you do it. I don't know, it's not a simple thing that goes into what makes a bad map, to be honest, Robert. It depends on the type of map that the mapper wants to create in the first place. Also, having shitty puzzles. Having really shitty puzzles also is not a good thing. Oh, is that the end? Surely not. Oh no, here we go. The grand finale. really great way with the waterfall stuff here. You like... Oh, right. I just let you go back. Okay. Like, god damn. You can just feel the decadence in this map. Oozing through every bit of detail. Crazy. It's the extravagance of this map. It's crazy. I mean, I still think map 8 is the highlight of episode 1, but I'm gonna say this map has my favorite visual flair going for it. This deco style is brilliant. A 10 out of 10 map on detailing alone. So glad I got to play the finished version of this map instead of going through the whole of Nova 4 and then this coming out later. Really glad I got to play this. Wait. Can I maybe get away with... No, of course not. Why would I run away with that? Just use a BFG, like... Oh, wow! Stop the presses! An arch valve that died in one BFG blast! Makes a nice fucking change. Yes, indeedy. Now, hold it. And back to normal. There we go. Yeah, I'm a bit tired of crossfire diffs. I will believe it from how we played, honestly. I don't mind dying to all the regions, but yeah. No, stop fucking doing that. Wait. Hey. Hey, Solus. Well, this is release candidate 2. Solus. So with release candidate version 2, map 7, which was previously oh no, fuck off. Just fuck right off. Alright, jeez, I'll go get the Mega Spear. Apparently I can't be trusted to kill a couple of things while it's in action. Gotta kill every other enemy first. So annoying. Yeah. Get the Mega Spear. Do not get hit by a fucking cyber demon while trying to use it. Can you, piss off, thanks. Just kill them normal, don't do anything fancy, there's a million things still in the arena. Bye-bye. The enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead. 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 Bye-bye, Revenant. Okay. Right. Hello, Wasso. Goodbye, Wasso. Right. Wow, quite a few Mega Spears. Very generous indeed. Even a God Spear? I have a feeling this God Spear is here for a reason, though. Let's see. Yeah, figured. Come on, where's the other one? Is that it? Oh. Huh. That was pretty simple enough, I guess. It's the exact example of a fight where you just have to circle strafe for 3 minutes and clean up the rest of the enemies. That wasn't really compelling. That was just a couple of arch vials and then... yeah. Well, in any event, that seems to be it for the map. And now it's under map 15. I really just love the decadence of this entire map. It's really good. Oh, we're still not done yet. No, we're finishing outside, are we? Go into the water. The deep, deep, deep waters. Oh. Where are we going then? Ah, right. Here's the actual exit. In a cave! And that's 57 minutes. Well, at least it was a nice... Yes, map 7. Just checking something real quick. Come on, load up. Or whatever. Okay. Just checking the cricket. Yeah, I mean, map 8 took me about an hour and a half as the final map of the episode. There was a map before this that was about 45-50 minutes, if I remember. So, yeah, the back end of episode 1 does stack the lengthy maps, to say the least. And map 33 being 2 hours and a half, but that was a secret map, which was pretty big, but yes. So just to reiterate again, this is the lead candidate 2 of Nova 4, and well, I'm glad you're enjoying this too, Mr. Fly. Which has the full version of map 7, which was previously unfinished in the earlier version. So that's why I came back to revisit this map. Glad I did. This map was very visually cool. Probably my favourite visual map of episode 1. I think Stokes actually did a very good job with the Art Deco theme. 10 out of 10 for that. Map itself was mostly fine, very generous, difficulty-wise, resources were good. Red Sniper's got a bit irritating, but I think this map was pretty good overall. That being said, dear God, the long maps stack up in episode 1. I mean, this is the next map afterwards, and this map's a really cool adventure map, which is my favourite of episode 1. And actually my favourite of the whole one so far. But, yeah. Right, well, unfortunately that is the end of the coziness. Now, I need to get back to, well, something a lot different. So, back to the lower difficulty of Hurt Me Plenty as we get to map 22. Which promises to be quite something. The monster count alone should give you an indication of what we're in for. Keep in mind, this is on Hurt Me Plenty. On Ultraviolence, the monster count goes to 5,400. So, yeah. Oh, what do you know? I did also. Oh, never mind. That's why. So this is Burst Error by Jack DBS, otherwise known as Leonard Daniels. This is the final map of episode 3. So the inspirations for this map were the works of Danny Bubinger, specifically Combat Shock 2, Map 3 and 6, Antares's The Kerberos Complex, Tourniquet's Altitude and Mutabor, and Lunch's Ad Mortem Map 99. So author's comments. This map takes you on a full infiltration of a large base, beginning to be overgrown from the deep caverns around it and on the verge of rusting away from the acidic substance the mountains are accessing. You could choose to be blissful and not take on the descent into the vile traps and dark secrets that await you. As you could guess, I do not recommend anyone to play this on Ultraviolence. This map is hard with a capital H, harder than even the worst of Sunlust. And that is saying something, let me tell you. This was almost my sole creative focus for 2 months, from late October to mid-December of 2024, basically doing absolutely nothing but work on this. I wanted it to be done in around 2 weeks because I wanted to have my third billing to be a Megiddo 4 portion. However, the scope creep blew up right in my face almost immediately, and I eventually wanted to finish map 31 with Habonki, so I did not get that Megiddo 4 slot, which is a little unfortunate to me, but probably fortunate for the player to not have to deal with what I wanted to do. Ah well. I think I'm going to spare the history of what I was doing before making this map because it's way too long. So all I'm going to say is I was very lucky to get the map 15 swap, as this was not going to work any other way due to the structure and difficulty. This map was a lot of firsts for me. The first map I have made that takes over an hour long, not counting the shitty grind map I made for Junk Food 3. First one that's fully non-linear and interconnected, first that's a real tech base, and the first full map I had to use OTEX for 99% of the texturing. The goal was to combine free non-linearity and hardcore slaughter, which is something I think is missing in the slaughter genre. Sunder is one I wish I could dip more into non-linear design because it would really help with replay value. Did I succeed in the goal? I don't know. I could do better, but I'm happy with this map for now. Tech base was certainly tricky to get right, and actually I usually just use the brick, rock, construction, and metal textures and OTEX for this, because wow, the Star 10X textures fucking suck. I think the texturing of this map went very well. People have sometimes said I used the OTEX texture pack well, even all the way back in March 2024 when I released the first beta of my Devil Buster Dreams Megawatt. But usually with that I was combining Gothic and Internal Doom textures. This was mostly OTEX and it had a bit of a learning curve to it, but I did have a fun time with it. In talks with other mappers, it seems a surprising amount do not like OTEX as a texture pack. Even though I do agree that giving OTEX to a new mapper is a fatal mistake, and I did not like using it for the longest time, I think we did a shockingly good job with it for a bunch of newbies, and I now have a soft spot for it. Those sky textures are amazing. As I close up this massive rant, I'd like to thank a few people. Antares031, one of my inspirations, and for helping me a bit when I asked how to make good text-based texturing and design. And I like the aesthetics and style of the map when it was eventually ready for a playtest. All of the playtesters, especially Insane Gazebo, Kinetic, Arsenic, Hebonki, Borbe, and Crusader560, who have all given extremely helpful feedback on the map and kind of just pulled me in on some of the most evil ideas I had asking me to tone them down, especially that final fight. And of course, Naiad Violet, who wrote the MIDI for the map. I originally met them when they did music for a map of mine in Hardfest 3, of which I fell in love with the style from the get-go. I asked them to make something for this map later on, and not a single work-in-progress MIDI I played originally could hold a candle to what Naiad composed. There's this wonderful, harmonious quality to it, but also this oppressive undertone that I simply can't describe in these comments. Some of the testers said the MIDI was their favourite part of their map and never really got annoying or repetitive over the course of the 2 or 3 hours they would play on the map. I know Naiad is proud of the music, and I'm glad they are. It's certainly a favourite of mine, and I cannot wait to see what they make in the future for other projects. Thank you, Naiad. Okay, so that's the description for map 22. People waffle on about their maps. Well, again, some people got a lot to say. I mean, this was nothing compared to map 33, Dave. That was the longest I've ever had yet. So the music for this map is called Era of Wonder by Naiad Violet, as they mentioned. Okay, so a map that's harder than Sunlust, 3.6 thousand monsters. How long is this map going to take, do you think? Let's have some predictions from the chat before we even start a single second on this map. So I can certainly say this map's not taking... And for qualification, so far, the longest I have spent on a map in this project has been 2.5 hours on map 33. This is the final map of episode 322. There's an entire episode left to go that's nothing but slaughter, so... For all I know, this could be the standard as we get to episode 4. I don't know how big the maps are going to get. Solus thinks 3 hours, Max Doomer thinks 90 minutes. It's just in, no before descriptions to be released in hardback, even description as magnum opus syndrome. I know what this map is taking, maybe 4 hours. Depending on the combat puzzles, it could be 20 minutes, 8 hours. So you're basically just thinking it's going to take me several hours to do this one. Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, again, the monster count may not represent length of time. But it depends how Jack DBS does this, I guess. Well, we'll see. It is an episode closer, so... Look at all these things on the map screen as well. What are they saying? Hiding. I'm guessing these are just like mapping signatures and nothing else, right? There's 18 secrets on this map. I'm guessing we have to shoot them. Oh, great. Yeah, this is starting well, isn't it? Hurt me plenty. Difficulty, by the way. But no, I'm trying to weave around the players, but this is a bit of much to ask. No, we do not block map our way out of that. Thank you. Yeah, the first 4 enemies. High, 4 revs, tight area. Yeah, after a great start, isn't it? Maybe 3,600 monsters get crushed. Who knows? Well, we shall see. Oh yeah, we got the super shoddy early. That's true. This is also by far the most amount of enemies I've had to deal with so far in Nova 4 as well. Previous highest was map 33, but that dragged out the enemies over a very long period of time. In a very quirky map. I don't sense that privilege will be extended to this thing. This could just well be Slaughter that drags on the... My prediction is that this map's going to take 3.5 hours. If it's going to be that kind of drag-out style where fights a little by little. Well, it really does depend, though. I don't know anything about this map's style, so... Yeah, I'll go for 3.5 hours, though, regardless. There's definitely some scale there for some... Make a gamba for the channel points. Gamba. I might do that some other time. But we know that the idea is that this map is not fucking around. This is not a map that's designed to be fair. It's designed to be something that is not recommended on the highest difficulty, and is harder than Sunlust. Yeah. That is the impression you get from playing this. No fucking around, only finding out, yeah. Finding out indeed. It's not like we weren't warned. The thread clearly states that as from map 20 onwards, Nova 3, 4... does take a turn into Slaughter, so... So it looks quite nice as a map so far. Oh, I'm sure some was probably did have some boring fights with tenants. Oh wow, there's the switch on that tower, so I assume we're going to be heading over to that. Standards for fun gameplay nowadays are not something I really like, to be honest. That's why you like Scythe-X. Well, the unfinished Scythe-X. In what regard do you think the standards for fun gameplay are... I'm like a little confused as to why... Oh, I bet because it's always going to turn into a sort of thing, isn't it? Once we press that switch. Now I have to decide, do I take the Mega Spear now, or do I not? Probably should take it. Oh, well, hopefully I don't regret that decision. Alright. Activate. Oh, for the love of God! Fucking Archvile got away. Could have known that, I'd just saved my Mega Spear. Get out of here. Still waiting for episode 3. What a Scythe for Batterson X. Oh, there we go. The standard equals huge maps. Well, now one. Okay. One step off that. Yeah, we've got floating cubes. That's something. I sort of get the impression that this thing's going to sink into the ground and then the outside area is going to suddenly morph into a big fight or something. Actually, no, I know what would be worse here. If you had to fight on this building. Oh. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Fair enough. I thought like we're going to have a fight where enemies going to pull out of that tower and you'd have to stay on the structure. Wait, this is a secret? Really? Cool. Found a secret. I like that. Probably. That'll be the auto mode. I'm not in charge of the auto mode. Hey, deadass. Go back and check the other teleporter on the platform for a surprise. I actually thought that's where the enemy's going to spawn in from. I'll do that in a minute. No fight triggering here. This is just a supply room, I guess? A secret supply room. Cool. Wasn't expecting... Oh wait, no, there's a bit more over here. Oh, yes! Rocket launch! Yikes. Okay, that's a lot of revs. Teapot wants that difficulty. I mean, bear in mind, this is on Hurt Me Plenty. We're missing, like, the extra 1,800 monsters that Ultraviolence would have. So do bear that in mind. He might have been referring to what this one was like on Ultraviolence. That being said, Sunlust on Hurt Me Plenty in the final couple of maps is still no joke. Let's save those resources for... This feels like a secret that we're just delving into. Anyway, yeah, you said go check out that other teleport for a surprise, so we'll go do that. How are you doing anyway, det ass? So how did we go in here? Oh! The map ends? What? The map just ends? I thought it was gonna, like, it instantly kills you, but it also ends the map. We did not pay for this. Alright, map's over. Is that a bug, or is that kind of like one of those... Yeah, the map's a bit much, you can just exit early type deals. Ad infinitum et ultra. Wow, so... Okay, that's an interesting thing. But perhaps not entirely surprised. I have come across this concept before a few times. No, it's not a... Oh, yeah, that's a point, actually. There's a secret exit on this map, which I have to find for the secret exit as well. This is where map 31 is. But no, I've come across that in a couple of maps before, where, like, it's so hard, and if it's really difficult, then the mapper sometimes puts in an option to skip the map, if you just want to go to the next one. I can only assume that is what they were going for with that. Boy, a backpack would be really nice. I think it was mostly to make UV speed different than UV max, we don't really remember. Oh well. It's nice to know that if the map gets a bit much, we have the skip option. Depending on how to... Oh. Great. This is what you needed. Sound of 100 reps. The fitting quip for this fight. So, I'm guessing you've played for all of this then, have you, Deadass? So you're quite familiar with... No. So much for him to splash damage onto here, though. That's kind of a... charming. Oh, you're familiar with this particular map, not the whole of Nova 4. Ah, okay. I guess. Oh, there's a switch. Let's see what that does. Yeah, so far the fights have not exactly been labeling themselves to being... secret, maybe? Oh, yes! An excellent pile of secrets. I don't know if I want to take these necessarily. I might want to take that, but... Yes! That was a bit of an easy-ish secret. But I will not complain. Yeah, I mean, if you're going for like a bit of pacing, then you sort of build it up gradually, you know. Obviously, yeah, you wouldn't want to just unleash the carnage straight away. But sometimes some maps do that. They just unleash like the fights with 200, quite a lot of monsters, and just continues. This one wants to go for the longer approach of like, it takes a while, the fights are going to be tight, there's going to be some tight traps, etc., stuff like that. You made map 20. Oh yeah, now I realize your name is Deader. How did I not notice that like any point before? I don't think I even noticed it when I played map 20. Did I? No, I don't think it did. I just didn't really notice. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Well, it's a good thing I like map 20. On hurt me 20. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just trying to... Okay, just trying to snipe one dude. I wasn't ready to engage with the fight here. somewhere in there is a sea of red. I could just barely make out the fucking... I just barely got out of that fight with my wife. Let me guess, Revenants and Archviles. But it was in a curved room, so it was a bit more difficult. Ooh, curved room. Yes, that makes all the difference. It's a curved room, so... You know, and the Archvile was tucked behind the Revenants, so it wasn't easy to get at straight away. It makes all the difference, don't you know? Oh, he's actually in the far off one. I'm gonna leave him to it. Oh, unless he's already killed the target. I guess he did. So since you actually worked on Nova 4, Deader, what was it like? Just, what was it like? Yeah, pretty much just that. Ooh, hanging corpses. Asking really tough questions today. Well, I can't say it was a very positive experience, but I'm biased since I crashed a ton with the project leads. Just gonna make a double save here. Yeah, I heard, I mean, there were some descriptions in the text that indicate there was some awkward spots and before. Well, not really an unusual occurrence that a community project has problems. Community projects are problematic at the best of times. Oh shit, I did not. I realized there's going to be a bit more in this room than I thought. I was kind of getting ready to engage with the slaughter fight in the other room, to be honest. Are you gonna... Mate. Yeah, that was the green one, map 20, yeah. I was just getting ready for an entirely different fight. Well, can I just please kill this one Archviles and go that way? Thank you. Finally gets into sight. Well, I just wanted to make sure there was nothing that was going to snipe me from there. I'll leave that fight for later, now. God damn. Well, I'm happy with what I made at the end of the day, so it's worth joining at least. Yeah, if you need a quick reminder, it was this one. Yeah, this was... Anyway. Back to this map. Hey, Nick. Yeah, the one which I like the visual theme of. It's very good. Huh. I'm starting to see what Jack was going for with this one. They were saying, like, the non-linearity of slaughter, like... God, there's like all kinds of different... Oh, wow, look at that thing in the middle. It's Doom and Johnny, yes. Wanna... Oh god, how many Mega Spears are in here? Here we have to fly then. But I'm starting to see what they're going for. Like, they wanted to make like a map where the slaughter fights were kind of just spread out and not like in a pattern of going from one to the next, but like you could sort of choose your own slaughtery adventure, I guess. Okay, that didn't do anything, seemingly. Okay. What was the point of that switch then? Oh! What? I don't know what that switch is for, though. Yeah, so I think now the map has actually started. Yeah, thanks DSDA. I like to be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. I actually jumped the monster count up quite a lot. I'm genuinely kind of surprised how that somehow worked. Yeah, monster count has now gone to nearly 1,000. We were on 200 something going into this. Yeah, this is on Hurt Me Plenty. On Ultra Violence, the monster count is 5,400. So, yeah. I just don't think this kind of fight is fun in general. I think the only reason this fight works out is because the chain gunners infight all the archviles so quickly that you actually get a chance to escape. That being said, dear God, you gotta put up with a lot of shit straight away. You gotta get out of the main room before you get chain gunned to death. And you got at least the cybers were the one-hit kill ones. Discount cybers are us, but I had this horrible feeling on Ultra Violence those cybers are not discount. Just got a feeling. Still plenty of Mega Spears. But, oof. And we've hit 1,000 enemies. Not bad. Keep it waiting for those pop-ups. Well, it appears that is not the case. I think I'd rather hit my penis than do this level of difficulty. This room set reminds me of One Fight in War Sid, but one was a shit show. So now there is another. Okay, I was expecting that to happen a little later, but okay, I guess as soon as you step down these steps, the Vex fight begins. Hydrate, good idea. In fact, I might take a brief piss break at this point as well. So I will be back in a minute. You can enjoy this MIDI. And some ads. Alright, I'm back. It's coffee time. Does anyone actually get ads when John says so? Shall we tell him the ad thing is broken? Pleasant enough. Yeah, I think sometimes you don't get... I've had that on other channels where people run ad breaks, and sometimes you get ads and sometimes you don't. Well, either... Well, something happens. Well, great. Then in that case I get ads, then... Okay, great. Then no ads. Cool. Ah, boy. So... Can we trigger this by... Well, we can just step down the step. Wife. Wow! And we restart the fight immediately. My one problem here is this pain sick. I only got like... Oh god, arch vials as well. One rad suit. One. All of this. I'm guessing maybe we shouldn't trigger that switch yet. Well, I want to check something. I almost get the feeling like we're... Ah, okay, yeah. That switch triggers arch valves. Yeah. That was not great. I think we're supposed to encourage to sort of tank some of the pain sector damage while dealing with everything on the map. Pressing that switch triggers vials, which leads me to a bit of a problem actually. If I kill everything that triggered the vials by themselves, will I be screwed or not? Save that for the vials, actually. Well, unfortunately, Solus, what you're going to learn is that for a lot of these types of fight, Revenants are pretty much the archetype for making them anything good. That's why Revs are used in every single fight, all the time, pretty much. Yeah, I mean... Okay, fine. I guess I kind of see why we have the one rad suit where the pain sector is low and you can tank sort of it, but ugh, still a bit annoying. Alright, well, pressing the switch triggers vial. This is the part where I'm debating whether or not I should have waited. Nah, it's probably better that we triggered this when we did. I don't know, it depends. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's not too bad. It was just too vile. Really? You put a Mega Spear in the room? Oh, Mikey. It's a... Oh, you are fucking kidding me. What the fuck? I just beat this fight! Oh god, what is going on now? Oh my god, there's more. Really glad I saved my bad suit. Okay, thanks, Jack. The fight's over now, right? Cool. Glad I saved that rad suit. Ooh. Oh. Is this a secret or never found us? Oh, need a blue key for the door. Okay. Maybe that might be a secret exit, maybe? Well, whatever it is, we'll have to come back away and get it. Still waiting for that higher difficulty than Sunlust. You'll never get this sort of gameplay. If only there was a world that have revs in one map. Ah, I could have teleported back there, but whatever. Okay, well, we've got the red key. There's a blue key thing back there to go and get at some point. I guess we'll carry on. Into this room. Oops. I think I just triggered the rest of the room. Oopsie. Whoa, whoa. Always more birds. Not anymore though. Now there's no birds. I'm at peace. Yes. Ah, so you're the ones that keep sniping at me. Not anymore, you don't. That goes for you too. No more from you. Lovely. Oh, that was just crossing over there. Is that going to trigger a fight? Probably. No, it didn't. And did not. I guess it was just another way of getting into this room if you wanted to get in there. Okay. Wow. Actually nothing there. Okay, so there's a room over here. Looks like some stuff might happen. Oh, what's your question, Source? If you were to change one weapon's behavior in Doom 2, speed, damage, ammo pickups, rate of fire, etc., what would you change? One weapon's behavior? I've played a fair amount of map sets that slightly adjusted classic weapons. I guess really the only one I would probably change from the vanilla set is just to make the pistol fire a bit faster. I mean, obviously you do get the chain gun eventually, but you're not always given the luxury of the chain gun right away. So I just change the pistol and make it faster firing. That's a fast closed door. I wonder if it's a one-way lock of some kind. Nice resources here, but we might need them on the other side. Oh, blue key. I guess we're going to see what that blue area does after all. The wonders of DSDA-Doom. Oh, those aren't discount cycles. Fledged. I'll go back, thanks. Yeah, you want to kill those little singers for me? That would be what the fucking hell? No, no, no. Let's not have that. You weren't even aiming for me. No way. There we go. Very good. We can leave now. Oh, why did I just think that was just going to be a normal door? That everything in this map, something happens. The spawns get excited. Ooh, the door opened. Does that mean I can reset? No! Just a door. Chill. You can turn off the redness, but then you get no feedback at all. It's just a quirk. I tried this a while ago. I tried turning it off completely, and thank you, Nick, for gifting a sub to Dave. Yeah, but that's kind of a hard thing to notice in the middle of a combat scenario. So it's when you're trying to focus on what's in front of you. The only thing that DSDA-Doom does right is that DSDA-Doom has this. It's like you do get the red screen in DSDA-Doom, but it doesn't blind the fucking player. It's just enough to notice that something is happening, but you can still move. It's the only thing that DSDA-Doom does pretty darn well. And DSDA-Doom doesn't seem to have an equivalent toggle, and I really would like. It'd be really nice to know why, because that's the only thing I do not like about playing in DSDA-Doom is that stupid red screen. If there was an option to make it more like DSDA-Doom's thing, where I can actually see what I'm doing, that'd be great. Yeah, a slider, whatever it is, just something so I'm not blinded, because it just doesn't work for fights like this where you're inevitably going to take big damage and then you die not because you failed to dodge something, but because your giant red filter went on you, or like, bloody screen, so real. And now I'm dead. Right, well, let's go check out that Pookie area, I guess. It's down here. I have to take a bit of painstaking damage to get over there, but we have like 4 mega spears on the other side of whatever. Yeah, well, red would be nice. Okay. There's a secret. A secret fight? No. No, this is just a straight up cross. No, it isn't. These are all going to open and reveal shit. This looks so good blocky. Oh, that's a sky texture. Nukage forward. Yeah, this is going to be like the 4 corners open up and it's going to be extremely painful what's inside. Oh boy. Oh, let's get this over with. Oh, maybe not. I stand very corrected. Oh, there's the second phase. That may not have been my smartest idea. Really? How to gift points? I don't know. Honest answer, I don't know. That could be that might be a moderator action. Perhaps. Very generous. Very generous. Took quite a few nasty hits and was still able to scrape all these supplies on the outskirts of that circle. This is turning out to be not too bad of a map so far. I'm surprised. Once again, oh wow, look at that, little lights on these things. That's cool. Hurt Me Plenty is probably helping quite a lot in that regard, but this is turning out to be okay-ish so far. Right, anyway, switch. So, all of that was just to have this fight and then... Well, there's a chain card out this sort of room, I'm hoping. No revs or archvals, what a novelty, yeah, I know, right? I actually kind of like the deception of this fight, the fact that I thought the things were just going to lower straight away, so I thought, oh, it's a cross fight involving some cybers and revs, and it's like, haha, there's the other 4 quarters for you. Ah, take that. Might as well grab a Mega Spear for the Pain Sector journey on the way back. Shame isn't the rad suit. The only way he gets away with making you go across that force grid is low damage, and just because of so many, like... Oh, I have 3 Mega Spears left in that room. I'm not sure. It was a secret fight, apparently. So it's probably one of those optional fights you can do, which is also not uncommon in slaughter maps. It's the optional fight, you don't have to do it, but if you want to try and beat the fight, you are welcome to do so. Yeah, I think we have to go up this elevator now. For our next magic trick. Well, that's true, yeah, like, most of this map is optional, but... Oh, hey, Nova's here. Good to see you again. The more optional area uses 6 keys and 3 secret fights to basically be 9 keys. Oh, okay. So, I mean, I wasn't complaining about the lack of purpose to it. Sometimes... the thrill of secret fights is just going to them and trying them out, you know. People who partake in maps like that. There's a free key exit which takes you straight to 31 with a death fix. There's an exit that takes you straight to 33 for right away. I'm very surprised. Sort of surprised that that was a thing. Alright, so the regular-ish exit is the 31 exit, so I don't have to look for a secret exit. That's good to know, actually. Can't get enough of slaughter. Yeah, right. Oh, fucking Chingo just went out of sight. How incredibly frustrating. Oh, hey! Wow. Hey, Nick, thanks for gifting Solus a sub as well. That's very kind of you. The map has 3 exits. The skip exit to go to 23, the death exit to 31, and the max exit. I see. Okay. Well, that's comforting to know I don't have to go up for a secret exit to get to where I need to. I can just play the map, find the 3 keys, and do what I need to do, and then be done. That's nice. Nice. I know, yeah, I am playing with RC2, by the way, if you're wondering. I have updated to the latest version. I got to play map 7, which was nice. Fucking really? Right, yeah. Cool. Wait, what's going on with this? Oh. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Yeah. I thought it was a home for a sec, but you're a selfish cat. We're halfway through the monster count, and we've made it past an hour. Looks like all our predictions are going to be way off on the time for this one. Potentially, but we'll see. Looks. You get mid-text bleed with the hardware rendering. Oh, we're in software mode. That might be why. Hey, Valent Beetle, how you doing? Yeah, okay, Depop. As I said before, maybe they were talking about this being harder than Sunrust on Ultraviolence. Maybe. You're not to be that bloodthirsty, Depop. Juicy goodies. Yeah. Probably the hardest you've played to date. Yeah, that's why I'm very glad I'm not playing on Ultraviolence. With the extra 1,800 additional enemies on it. I've been on Hurt Me Plenty since map 20. I'm not budging off of it for the rest of Nova 4. Oh man, so many directions, a few directions to go into. That's a secret? Oh, blue door, right. Yeah. Super shotgun, please stop sucking at that range. Thanks. Can we not take side damage? Thanks. There we go. Yeah, I really shouldn't be surprised at the pop frequency at this point. Maybe we don't go that way. Oh god, another fight that revolves around the fucking pain sector. Oh, good grief. We don't want rad suit this time at least. But hi, block map, please stop existing. Just die, thanks. Grief. Okay, seriously, what the fucking shit? How did you absorb all of that from a close range? Whoops. Just put it into perspective, on Ultraviolence, you only get the BFG in that 9-key ending fight I mentioned earlier. You need to do all these fights with rockets. Hey, Pinchy. Just stop existing, yes. The demons could take some good advice from that. Oh, there's a yellow key, so this is the final of the 3 normal keys? Unless the skulls are the secret ones, I don't know. Well, it's a yellow key, so we gotta do something. Oh boy. Alright, let's get saves ready for whatever this schwep is. Actually, might want to approach from an area where I might want to start with a rad suit before the fight begins. Perhaps. Yeah, just grab the yellow key, press the switch, see what the hell happens. Regret my choice. Immediately. A fight triggers as soon as I step into this room. Why is Pinchy VIP? Never counts.
I don't know why I'm chainsawing when everything's boiled awake anyway at this point. But there's no pain elements. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I live, die, thanks, bye. Okay, and breathe. Fight done, I think. Now I just need to press this, I guess. But why is a Pidgey VIP? Because Pidgey's been around this channel for ages. Next pop-up enemy in 543. I like Swatter and especially Okupok. I'm going to quit the name and check the following since date. Yeah, following since 2014. Pidgey's been around for 11 years. Oh my god, why is that root there? And why do they get to shoot while I don't? Lame. Another secret.
I dream of revenants and archfoes. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Dude, I'm literally checking the door. I might even have the key. I don't think I have all the keys for the door. It's like going, maybe just... I have a skull. Is that going to count as the third red? Because I have like 2 key cards and then I have a skull. Great. I actually have time to get it. Just about. Ah, okay. I didn't actually know that. I thought you could, like, make... I didn't know that you could make it... I thought, like, you could make it just for keys or just for... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, I learned something new. Alright, see you, Nick. Grief. Oh, no. It's not over. Yet. There's still quite a few things remaining. Oops! A daisy. I pressed that button again. Clumsy me. Don't you just hate it when it happens? Right. I just wanted to check the door. Jeez. Right. So, ooh. Part time of 35 seconds. Why, if you go for the super quick exit, maybe. So that we. What was I gonna say? The fuck is that part time? You said, I think my time's actually 31 seconds, but I was a bit generous. Alright, so this is actually just going to lead to the end of the level for the normal run of things. Okay, well... Oh wow, look at this cool game. Oh, it's the annoying thing, I want to kill one enemy. No, sorry, it's in the middle of another fight. It's like, I'd like to marvel at this kind of stuff for a moment, but there's annoying things in the way. Like revenants. Oh my gosh. So there's still 1,000, 1,500 enemies remaining, but I can just leave if I want to at this point. Ooh. You know, I really started thinking maybe we can just leave. Decisions. Well, that's just it. That exit is the secret level. Well, I need to kind of debate whether I want to bother or not. That's what I'm figuring out at the moment. Very strong part of me right now, but is thinking of just going to just exit and take what I can get, but... You know what? Yeah, I think we'll just take that option, actually. In complete honesty, yeah, I think we'll take it. I think an hour of this kind of gameplay is probably more than sufficient, honestly. And I don't really have any desire to play optional slaughter fights, if I can help it. So I will take the sensible option and just leave. So I guess we were all way off with our time predictions earlier then. It only took over an hour. Well, I guess if we play this on Ultra Violence debug, we might get that Sunlust Plus difficulty. You know? I gotta say this was kind of an interesting map in a way. The idea of a non-linear, sort of almost exploration-style slaughter map was kind of interesting, but... some idiot predicted 8 hours. I'd hate to be that idiot right now. Yeah. I mean, obviously I would also prefer to have the exploration without the slaughter maps, which is why I do like stuff like Lost Civ or Hellbound, where you get that. But I like the idea that Jack DBS, which is this mapper's name. I mean, it says, you know, Daniels versus Jack DBS. I kind of like the idea of trying to sort of do a sort of like a exploration in type map that's also a slaughter map. You know, like usually the slaughter maps are about guiding people to arenas. There's occasionally some crossover sections, but this kind of Do you make any maps yourself or just play? I have made a map. It is in the description, but I will link it to you now if you're interested. Oh wow, there's my original page. Yes, I'll just link you to the thing. 1 hour 50. Wow, you play this on ultra violence. Nice. For the 100% kills. Yeah, I made Firebox a few years ago. It took a lot of work and a lot of help from the community to inspire me, but I did get a map out. It was a fun experience. It didn't take 3 hours. Yeah, that's true. I was expecting this to take a while, and it actually didn't. So I don't know. I think there's an interesting approach to this slaughter meets more exploration type gameplay, which is kind of interesting, but I'd rather just play the exploration gameplay and just toss the slaughter out the window. But that's just me. I'm no longer a fan of slaughter gameplay as much as I used to sort of kind of like it a few years ago. I've grown out of enjoying it in large doses. I like it. I don't prefer it because it's just... It grates extremely quickly and it's not for me. But, you know, I admire the effort that people go into to make these hard fights, and the combat puzzles that sometimes can be interesting in extremely small doses. So the idea of this being like a slaughter equivalent of an exploration, go over the place, find secrets kind of map is actually kind of interesting. I've not seen that done before. Because usually slaughter maps aren't really about exploration per se, it's just about cool looking arenas, a bunch of fights. Yeah, you can have a few odd secrets over there, but never in that sense of like exploring, having fights that you can bumble into in a certain order, I guess. Yeah, I got through Sunder. I played map 15. I don't want to play any more Sunder. Sunder map 15 was enough to remind me I'm not, you know, I mean, I probably never really truly enjoyed slaughter. It's just a few years ago I would have banged my head against the wall and plowed through it, but I don't do that anymore because I'm not as good at Doom as some of the people that do enjoy slaughter, and I don't want to sort of play that stuff in the way that I'm happy to play on a lower difficulty and just get through it. But this was alright, actually. This was okay. As an episode closer, with difficulty settings and with the early exits and stuff, this was a relatively interesting experience. I was not expecting that. I thought this map was going to be a slog of small fights, but it turned out to be a little bit more open-ended than... Yeah, interesting enough, I would say. I also half expected to get through half of this, have to stop at 10 minutes, half an hour or so, and then come back to it next time. But I got through episode... Well, no, I haven't got through episode 3 of Nova 4 yet, because I got the secret maps to play now. I gotta do the secret maps. To be honest, if you just play one Sunder map, it should be 15. I like the spectacle of Slaughter. Gameplay depends. I generally tend not to like maps found outside my skill level, but pretty good FPS when it comes to the water maps. Yeah, I like the spectacle of Slaughter. That's always been an appeal to me. The scale of the fights is insane. But actually playing the fights yourself is something you kind of learn quite quickly. Is sometimes it's better to watch people play Slaughter maps that actually know what they're doing or are willing to endure the trial and error of the combat puzzles. Playing it yourself, not good. But yeah, it really depends. Some Slaughter maps can be, with the right difficulty scales, can be entertaining enough. But it's not something I really bother with anymore. I leave that to the people who care to play that type of stuff, you know. I want to find myself saying that a couple of years ago. As someone who tried Dark Tartarus a few years back, it nearly broke me in half. How I want to give Dark Tartarus more than enough time nowadays. And again, I like the fact that people come up with these puzzles and different ways of playing the Doom. It's cool and interesting, but yeah, unless it's a very generous experience, I just don't care for it as much. But I could tolerate it in small doses. Anyway. The forbidden passage effortlessly lifts my being into a new exotic realm. The taste of blood in my mouth is supplanted by that of sugar. The quest the violet being ennobled me with fades in the name of promised treasure, and even the demons themselves seem geared for celebration. So you want to party, huh? Hey, bite fire. Yeah, given excess of resources is always a good idea. Like this. Well, I have no doubt this will. Oh right, we def-exed it, didn't we? Yeah, let's just start over from this anyway. Thought about continuing on. Oh wow, 9 o'clock already. Dang. Alright. I think I'll call it there for tonight. And we'll do the secret maps next time. Yeah, sorry you just came in by now, which we just ended, but I did get through 2 maps tonight. Got through map 7 of this newer version of Nova 4, which was nice, and then map 22 was alright. So that was cool. And it looks like the secret maps are going to be interesting. Well, this map 31 is a 4-person collaboration, and we're going to have one after that. But I assume it's still going to be sort of difficult. So yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's very dark in my room, but it doesn't matter. Stream's ending anyway. So yeah, what did you all think of the maps tonight? The 2 that I played, map 7 and map 22. Any thoughts from the chat on the maps? While I go and find someone for us to raid. See who's about. Coincidente is doing some practice of Profane Promised Land. Oh, you know what? Actually, we can raid Nitro. He's raided me so many times. We're going to give him a raid, I think. Give him a raid for a change. Sure would appreciate that. Wasn't as obnoxious as I expected it to be, so that's good. Yeah, I'd agree. I was expecting map 22 to be really super difficult, even on Hurt Me Plenty, but it surprised me a little bit. Been a few pleasant surprises in Nova 4 so far. Map 8, I expected to be quite a cool adventure, but map 33, I expected to be ridiculous. And it was in a good way. And then map 22 was a bit more interesting than I thought. So so far, the magnum opus syndrome of Nova 4 has not produced any outright stupidly long and unfun maps. The only unfun map was map 19. That's been the only blotch on Nova 4's map set so far. That stupid whirlpool map, which I'm afraid to say was not fun. Although it looks like I hope they fixed the bug at the end of that map. They did acknowledge that there was a bug in the comments for that part of the video, so it's fixed for RC2. Hope it doesn't get worse. Well, it's going to be interesting. We're going into episode 4, which is, I assume, all slaughter. So it's going to be interesting to see now when we're potentially playing more back-to-back slaughter maps to see if the magnum opus syndrome really rears its head, or whether the maps will continue to be fun, if not lengthy. And as always in a Mega WOD, the final episode is sometimes the one that drops the ball for a given project. So it'll be interesting to see how Nova 4, what it plays like as we get into it. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and hope you've all enjoyed. Thanks to some of the mappers in Nova 4 for being around. Novaseer, Deadass, now I know who you are. Helps. And yeah, hopefully I'll be playing a bit more of this tomorrow evening. So we'll see what the secret maps look. Anyway, gotta go now. Time to raid. Bye!